People tell you being nice is a virtue. They tell you kindness will make people respect you. They say if you give enough, love enough, sacrifice enough, the world will eventually return the favor. But for many people, being too nice becomes a silent prison. You become the person everyone depends on, but nobody truly values. The person who listens to everyone's problems while secretly drowning in your own. The person who says yes when your soul is screaming no. And the worst part? You don't even realize it's destroying your life until it's too late. Being too nice does not create peace. It creates resentment, exhaustion, invisible anger. Because deep down, you know something is wrong. You keep sacrificing yourself for people who would never do the same for you. This is the dangerous truth nobody talks about. Nice people often become emotional slaves to the opinions, expectations, and approval of others. They fear disappointing people. They fear conflict. They fear being disliked. So they betray themselves instead. A Stoic understands something powerful. If you live only to please others, you will eventually lose yourself. Marcus Aurelius warned against becoming controlled by external validation. The moment your peace depends on how others see you, you surrender your freedom. And that is exactly what happens when you become too nice. You stop acting from strength. You start acting from fear. Fear of rejection. Fear of abandonment. Fear of being called selfish. So you overgive. Over-explain. Over-apologize. You tolerate disrespect just to keep the peace. But here is the brutal reality. People rarely respect what they can easily control. When you never say no, your yes loses value. When you tolerate everything, people push further. Human nature tests boundaries. Not because everyone is evil, but because boundaries teach people how to treat you. A person without boundaries becomes a target for manipulation. The world quickly notices who feels guilty for protecting themselves. And those people are often used the most. Think about it. How many times have you stayed silent when someone disrespected you? How many times have you agreed to things you hated just to avoid tension? How many times have you drained yourself emotionally trying to save people who never intended to change? That is not kindness. That is self-abandonment disguised as virtue. True kindness does not require self-destruction. The Stoics believed in virtue, but they also believed in wisdom. And wisdom means knowing when to help and when to walk away. Some people will gladly consume your energy forever if you allow them. They will dump their chaos into your life while giving nothing in return. And because you want to be good, you keep tolerating it. Until one day you feel empty, burned out, emotionally numb. You begin secretly resenting the very people you tried so hard to help. This is why being too nice often leads to hidden anger. Because suppressed truth becomes poison. Every fake smile, every forced agreement, every swallowed emotion, it builds pressure inside you. Eventually, it explodes. Or worse, it destroys your self-worth quietly over time. You begin believing your value only exists in what you can do for others. You become addicted to being needed. And that is dangerous. Because when people no longer need you, you feel worthless. A Stoic mindset teaches the opposite. Your value does not come from constant sacrifice. Your value comes from character, from self-respect, from inner stability. Epictetus taught that no person is free who is not master of themselves. If guilt controls your decisions, you are not free. If fear controls your voice, you are not free. If approval controls your identity, you are not free. Being overly nice often comes from unresolved insecurity. Many people learned early in life that love had to be earned. Maybe you were praised only when you were helpful. Maybe you avoided conflict to survive emotionally. Maybe you became the good person because you feared rejection. So now you carry that pattern everywhere. You believe setting boundaries makes you cruel. But boundaries are not cruelty. They are self-respect. Saying no does not make you evil. Protecting your energy does not make you selfish. Walking away from toxic people does not make you heartless. It makes you wise. There is a difference between kindness and weakness. Weakness avoids discomfort. Kindness acts with honesty and strength. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is tell the truth. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is leave. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is stop rescuing people from consequences they created themselves. Because constant rescue can destroy both people. The rescuer becomes exhausted. The dependent person never grows. A Stoic understands that you cannot control others. You cannot save everyone. You cannot fix every broken person. And sacrificing your peace to carry everyone else's burdens will eventually crush you. So what is the answer? Become compassionate, but not controllable. Kind, but not weak. Generous, but with boundaries. Learn to say no without guilt. Learn to disappoint people when necessary. Learn to protect your peace without explaining yourself endlessly. Not everyone will like this version of you. Some people benefited from your lack of boundaries. When you change, they may call you cold, selfish, difficult. Let them. People who truly respect you will respect your limits too. Remember this. A strong person is not someone who says yes to everyone. A strong person is someone who can endure being misunderstood for protecting their dignity. In the end, being too nice does not save you. It slowly erases you. And the greatest tragedy in life is not being hated by others. It is abandoning yourself in order to be accepted. So be kind. But don't get disappeared.